So, like we said, yesterday was a squared plus b squared equals c squared, right? So if I got a right triangle, I know it's right because of this right angle. A and B are next to the right angle. Across from the right angle, the longest side is C. If there's a missing side, I want to call it X. Okay, I'll put an X there. And then I'm going to do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So 5 squared plus 12 squared equals x squared. Now you can use Desmos. Sorry, you can use Desmos to figure out what is 5 squared plus 12 squared. $169 is correct. Equals x squared. So again, when you're missing a hypotenuse, you add up those squared legs. And we're not done because we need to get rid of that square. And what's the opposite of square? Square root. Square root. So the question is, what is the square root of 169? So you can start doing that factor tree. You can try to divide it by 2. You can try to divide it by 3. You can try to divide it by 5. You try it by 7. None of that's going to work until you get to... No. It is 13. And in fact, 169 is a square number. It's 13 times 13. That gives you 169. If you have no loners, then we know the answer is just going to be 13. But not mental guess.
I did mental math though.
Guess.
Right?
Number 2. Once again, right triangle, A, B, and C. A and B are next to 90. Across is C. My missing side is X. So A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A is 8. This is where people mess up. B is the other leg, and it's missing. So it's X squared here. We know the longest side across from 90, the C value, the hypotenuse, is 17. And you got to square it. 8 squared plus X squared equals 17 squared. Okay, so y'all got to know how to do that. Now, can you square 8? Can you square 17? Can you get off your phone? Many questions. All right, so 8 squared, and then 17 squared. So we got 64, 289. 64 plus x squared equals 289. Yes, just like example 3 on yesterday's notes, if you have a missing leg, you're going to end up subtracting. So to get x by itself, I need to get rid of a positive 64. So I'm going to subtract 64 from both sides. And I'm going to get 225. Now 225 is... No! All right, and then we get rid of that square with the square root again. Now, hold up. Does 225 reduce? Let's do what we've been doing the last couple of days and do a factor tree. Does 2 go into 225, an odd number? No.
5 does.
5 might. Likely. But before we get to 5, we want to try 3. Do you think 3 goes into 225?
No.
Oh, really? Because it does. 3 times 75. All right, so 3. So, again, use the smallest one so everything's in order. Nice and orderly. Okay. Now, does 3 go into 75? Yep, it does. 75 divided by 3 is 25. All right. So 3 goes into 75 as well. You'd be surprised to know that it does not. Okay, so what goes into 25? 5 times 5. It's a square number, right? Okay, well, now I end up with a pair and a pair. So if there's no loner, there's no more square root. I just multiply those couples. 3 times 5 is 15. You can make a real rectangle. Wow. The things you learn. So look above my head here yesterday. Well, yesterday you got this one and you did it, or maybe almost done, hopefully. So if you didn't finish yesterday's simplifying radicals, please finish that and turn it in. You've got this at the end with no time left. So, like, understandably, you need some time. And today is time. You want to work on Pythagorean theorem. So, does everyone see it? It says it at the top in red. The two things you want to do, there's a picture right here with the date above my head. You want to do simplifying radicals and Pythagorean theorem. You got time today to work on it. So don't waste your time. Take advantage of your time. New year, new you. Getting stuff done, right? Let's do it.